Well, what's new in Petersburg, besides killer monks and stolen paintings? Reading Russian is no problem for me. It says here that the local residents were disturbed by nocturnal activity of the police force at the Hermitage. Colonel Ostankovich, in charge of security at the Hermitage, told the journalists that there was no cause for alarm, stating that all that took place was a routine training exercise. According to the paper, next month the president is going to award Ostankovich a medal for his services for improving security at the Hermitage. The high unemployment rate threatens work on the restoration of the woods near Lake Baikal. The region is in serious ecological crisis. Professor Komprenko sounds a warning that there is a direct relationship between global warming and the growing number of seismic shocks. Remember the tidal wave in Asia? It was caused by an earthquake of 8.9 degrees on the Richter scale, and the professor predicts more such catastrophes to come.
Yes, your end. Do you need anything? What have you got?
It seems that the people who replaced the painting might be from a monastery in Finland.
And what would Finnish monks want with stolen paintings?
That's exactly what we'll find out when we get there. I want the documents that were taken from you when I was in hospital.
You don't seriously think I'm going to let you have your passport so that you can disappear somewhere in Finland, do you?
But we can't find out any more if I don't go. Anyway, you'd find me as soon as I entered France. You could have me picked up by Interpol. Why can't I go then?
For one simple reason. You're more useful to me here. That is, if you stay on the right track and don't get diverted by fairy stories. You can't have your passport back. That's final.
Just be frank with me. I've presented you with several proofs which you overlook just because you don't like what others would say. The press, the Minister of Internal Affairs, the President. And now you want to arrest an innocent man. No. Don't drag me into such a thing. Looks like you want it that way. I will get a passport by myself. André, how come you're here? I thought you'd be on your way back to France.
I went for a walk, and when I got back to the library, you were already gone. I thought I might find you here.
What am I going to do now? I have a trace leading to a monastery in Finland. I know I will find something interesting there, but without my passport I can do nothing about it. I'm at my wit's end.
A monastery in Finland? Let me think. Yeah, I'll go there and take a look for you. You get a new passport and come after me. You should ask your friend Lara if she has an idea to get you a new passport.
Are you crazy? This isn't a game. You shouldn't be here at all.
Max, listen to me. I've had enough of this little brother who needs to be looked after nonsense. No more of it. You got that?
If you are dumb enough to go looking for trouble deep in the forests of Finland, someone has to tell you that you are crazy.
I see. But if you had your passport, you would go there and it would all be just fine?
But I have to go. Don't you get it? I have to. This isn't your problem, but mine. And you must promise to me now that...
I'm not listening to this. I'm going to Finland. Get in contact with Lara and get a new passport. Then come after me.
Cut the crap and go back to France. Did you hear that, André? Damn.
Max, is that you? Ah, it is you. How do you like it in Petersburg?
Good morning. This is my second visit here. Both times the police have been involved.
Ah, you must tell me more about it. Could it be that Laura's hiding a dangerous criminal in our place? Come, my feet are troubling me more and more. Let's sit down in the other room.
I feel like I owe you an explanation. I sold paintings.
Start talking.
And did some forgery too.
Yeah, and our little Laura got you. She's a clever girl, there's no denying that.
Something like that.
And instead of being behind bars, you have to help the police now. You may think it's cruel, but I think Laura did her best for you. Very few people get a second chance. Remember that.
I'm immensely grateful to Lara for that.
I'm glad to hear that. You know what? Call Laura. You should talk to her. Two are always better than one when there's trouble. And say hello to her from me.
I definitely will.
And if you need anything, you'll find me here.
Thanks.
Hi, Max. I've left for Finland. Get a new passport and join me there. I'll wait for you. And don't worry about me, I'll be fine. Andre.
He can't mean that seriously. But I must get a passport as soon as possible. This will definitely be interesting for Lara. I should write to her at once. Reading Russian is no problem for me. The high unemployment rate threatens work on the restoration of the woods near Lake Baikal. The region is in serious ecological crisis. Professor Komprenko sounds a warning that there is a direct relationship between global warming and the growing number of seismic shocks. Remember the tidal wave in Asia? It was caused by an earthquake of 8.9 degrees on the Richter scale, and the professor predicts more such catastrophes to come. Why would I pull it out? 2 days ago I left a bag with several French books at the bus stop on Zagorodny Prospect. If you find it, leave a message for me on the notice board outside the library. Advert, flats for sale, bikes, books, all sorts of things. Lara, finally. Lara!
Max, I've just come back from Scotland.
From Scotland? You went to Tian's place? Are you mad? Didn't I warn you?
Ostankovich gave me no choice. Tian is dead, Max. Diaz was there when I arrived, but he died too. Something terrible must have happened there.
And what on earth did you expect to find there? This isn't a child's game. I need to be able to reach you on the phone anytime, Lara. Waiting for you to reply to emails won't do.
2 people are dead, Max. Didn't you hear me?
I heard you. I'm really sorry about what you had to go through, trust me.
Something occurred to me about St. Petersburg. Look in the newspapers. Sometimes there's this advert about foreign poetry, comic books or things like that. That's how forgers advertise themselves from time to time.
And you know about this? You know about it and you don't arrest them?
Why should we? We have an understanding with them. They produce the documents and let us know all the details, and we let some of their clients go. Some we catch later. That's how occasionally a really big fish ends up in the net.
Oh, police. Okay, I'll look in some newspapers. Bye for now. Take care. Oh yeah, your aunt sends her greetings. It was her idea that I should call you. Sometimes when I speak with her, I get the unpleasant feeling that she can read my mind.
That's typical of her. My aunt and her cards. I told her to leave you alone.
Oh no, she's actually a nice old lady.
Sure, just a little spooky. Take care, Max.
There are some adverts and messages stuck here. Some of the adverts are quite funny, but I can't see anything here that's of interest to me. An advert for a Russian youth magazine. Pop stars, bands, posters. They're the same everywhere. There are some adverts and messages stuck here. There are some adverts and messages stuck here. Some of the adverts are quite funny, but I can't see anything here that's of interest to me. Reading Russian is no problem for me. According to our information, the driver isn't sure how the collision happened. The truck driver is still in shock from having a passenger car end up under his wheels. Two days ago, I left a bag with several French books at the bus stop on Zagorodny Prospect. If you find it, leave a message for me on the notice board outside the library. Ah, foreign language books. That's the advert Lara spoke about. Zagorodny Prospect, that rings a bell. Sure, I was there a few moments ago. It's where the library is. You can have my old kitchen cupboards if you take them with you. Half a block from the Fontanka Canal, Anatoly Makarov. That won't be it. I can't read this. I should move the things covering it. Inexpensive English and German tutoring. That looks interesting, but it doesn't mention literature. Wanted. Buyer for a large quantity of wall clocks? No thanks, don't want that. Volodya, I was waiting for 2 hours. Don't even bother to call me. Still yours, Yelena. No, that doesn't look like the message I'm looking for. No, this looks interesting. English and other foreign language comic books on sale. If interested, contact me through the barman at the Rock Cafe in the Makarov's embankment. I don't need to move this. There's nothing interesting beneath it.
Now they are desperate. They moan about their unjust fates. Well, it serves them right.
What are you talking about?
About nothing and everything. If people just cared more, No, but it's too late. She won't get her life back. This poor girl. The ambulance, she's come too late.
Did somebody die?
It'll go. The one from the third floor. Why am I talking about it at all? No one listened to me before, and no one will listen to me in 5 years' time either.
I'm really sorry. I wanted to help her.
You want? and to do are two completely different things. Yes, go and whine, all of you. Just leave me alone.
I don't believe it. I talked to her a couple of hours ago. What on earth's going on?
Здравствуй, земля, руки мои в крови. Возьми меня, ласково обними. Руки мои умой, дорогу мне укажи.
Ah, my saviour from punk psychopaths and smelly iguanas. What will you have? It's on me. I haven't really thanked you yet.
Don't mention it. Moreover, the iguana was quite useful in the end.
And what's your name? It's not often a stranger helps me out around here.
Maximilian Duran. And you are Nada, aren't you? I heard that jerk yelling at you.
Yeah, nada, Maximilian. Would you mind if I called you Max?
I'd certainly prefer that.
Well, Max, I'm glad I met you. What will you have?
Nice place, really.
Yeah, my friend bought it a while ago. He is a huge fan of comic books. That's why he decorated the place in this way. It's a little bit somber, but people like coming here. At the back, there's a gallery that has even some older pieces. You might find some framed originals there.
Ah, that's interesting. I'll definitely go there and have a look later. See you later, Nada.
See ya.
Hi, Nada.
I'm glad to see you, Max. What will it be?
Nada, I hear you sell some comic books.
I'm sorry, but they're all gone.
Well, perhaps we're talking about different comics? I'm talking about the sort that haven't been written yet, and I'm willing to pay well for them.
But those aren't the cheapest, Max. $1,000?
Come on, no more than 400.
It's good it's you. I'll need a photo. Damn it, Max, what are you involved in?
You don't want to know. Thanks for helping. I'll bring the photo. Nothing will make me go in there again. I will never understand this constant picture taking. And who uses Polaroids these days? Well, this definitely deserves a picture. Or 10. Do you have a minute? I expect you speak English. And I obviously shouldn't have expected that. Never mind. Good luck with taking pictures. I'm sorry, I really didn't mean to.
Stupid tourists.
My photo shouldn't be thrown in the basket. A photo of me, passport-sized.
Do you need something?
Well, not really. Thanks. I'll take a look around and come back to you later. I came back because of the comic.
So, it's a business matter. What a pity. You were quite nice.
Here's the photo.
And money. If you don't have cash, I've got a terminal here. I can charge your card.
I've got a card, but I really wouldn't like to find out later that there's more money missing than expected.
Damn it, Max. This business is about trust. Trust me or get lost. You just pissed me off.
I'm sorry, Nada, I didn't mean to offend you. Here's my Visa card.
Good. Any special requests for the name of the hero of the comic? You're French, aren't you? How about Henri Latour? A nice name, isn't it? I think I can find such a comic.
Latour? Could be.
All right, just wait a moment now. With proper equipment, it's only a matter of minutes. Here you are, and here's the card. I misclicked and charged you 600. You aren't angry, are you? I guess you won't tell the police. Moreover, you got the entrance visa too. Without it, the passport wouldn't help much.
So it will cost me 600. Why doesn't that surprise me? I hope we won't see each other again.
We've never seen each other, Max. And I'm sorry about that.
Every somber story has its beginning, its time, and its place. But it also has its end, Max. It's time to turn over the last page.
Good morning.
Mr. Durand, welcome to our monastery. I am the caretaker here. The abbot asked me to inform you that he and your brother are looking forward to seeing you.
André, where is he? Is he all right?
Of course. Why wouldn't he be all right? The abbot himself is taking care of him. He's a special guest here, just like you are, Mr. Durand. You'll find him in the cloister. Climb those stairs. The abbot will be there to welcome you.
Great, thank you.
Yes? Do you need something, Mr. Durand? Have you spoken to the abbot?
I just wanted to ask about your monastery, about your community.
We are not so special. We simply live a quiet life, and by meditation and work, try to reach our spiritual goals.
And what exactly is your goal?
Knowledge, Mr. Durand. Enlightenment. But I'm only a caretaker here. The abbot can certainly give you much better answers to such questions.
This is a place of some religious significance. What it is exactly, what it's consecrated to, Who knows? Just one little step and you could disappear forever. Eternal Sleeper Monastery. It seems absurd to try and link this place with the Hermitage theft.
Maxine Durand, if I'm not mistaken. Welcome to our world, Max, if I may call you that. Your brother's around. You'll meet him soon.
Well, thanks for the friendly welcome. Perhaps I should make it clear why I'm here.
We already know that from your brother.
You know? André told you?
Why does that surprise you? Max, we have great respect here for the written word. And if your stay within these walls helps the two of you write your book, you're more than welcome. We like our solitude. But how could we stand in the way of your project to capture on paper the way of life of the ancient and forgotten monasteries of Scandinavia before they vanish into history?
Forgotten Scandinavian monasteries? Oh, yeah, sure. My brother and me are very grateful to you that we can come and do some research in your monastery.
Don't even mention it. Your room is ready. It's in the cloister right across the courtyard. Andre's room is in another part of the monastery. We don't have many guests here. Once you've freshened up after your journey, we'll be happy to see you in the dining room.
I'll be happy to come.